Emotion regulation and culture are important constructs in our day-to-day lives. This video hopes to explore how they influence each other and the theories that help us understand that. Individually, emotion regulation is defined as shaping an emotion one has, when one has them, and how one experiences or expresses these emotions. And culture is defined as the clothes that you are wearing, the customs you hold dearest, or the language that you speak. And these two constructs together can have profound effects on an individual. Each culture differs, and therefore the guidelines and expectations that help us understand emotion change within each culture. Facial expressions associated with distinct emotions are found throughout all cultures, yet internally emotion is expressed differently. So now we might ask ourselves why. Why does culture affect emotion regulation? We will look at some psychological theories that will help explain why this occurs. The first theory asks that to really understand the effects culture has on emotion, we must understand the self and the two construals that come with it. The independent and the interdependent construals of the self help define culture's influence on individuals' thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. The independent construal is the belief in the wholeness and uniqueness of each individual's structure of internal attributes. Therefore, the main aspect of this construct is that it involves a conception of the self as autonomous and an independent person, thus why we refer to it as the independent construal. The interdependent construal is the view of the self and relationship between others and the self. Refers to an individual not as separate and differentiated from the social context, but more connected to others. Study has shown that those from interdependent cultures are more motivated to regulate emotions in comparison to independent cultures. Another theory used is expressive suppression. This is defined as the attempt to hide, inhibit, or reduce ongoing emotion-expressive behavior. This is a response-focused strategy that will intervene once an emotion is already underway and behavior responses are already fully generated. Study has found that those with Asian backgrounds reported using suppression more than those from European backgrounds, and that countries with reported high interdependence are found to have high levels of suppression. From these theories, we can now have a better understanding of how culture should influence whether people are motivated to regulate emotions. I hope this video was beneficial. If you are still keen to learn more, head to the link provided below with more info. Thanks for listening.